Welcome to chapter 6 of the second part of Honkai Impact Third main story. I think it will be a little recap in the story itself. The past chapters were like this with a little recap. Nonetheless, I will just quick mention what we did in chapter 5. There is a Ten Shus Wars going on in Langchu, or like in whole Mars, computer 500 years ago. And we did won the first round, and we now can visit the city, which name I do not remember, Rimus or something like this, where Durandal and Theresa are awaiting us. And as you can see, I don't know why, but it says Chibi Durandal now. Theresa has a competitor in cuteness. That will be as much it. And we do find out even more interesting stuff about their shoes and why the hell are they so old, because they didn't change much in 500 years. And yeah, let's just go and start. Deep Robot Administrator. Vita is awaiting us. What happened if I speak to Vita? Should I speak to Vita?
怎么样？见到我是不是非常开心？
Very excited to see me, aren't you? It's so good to see you.
好巧，我也是这样想的。
Oh, I feel the same.
瞧，为了让我们之间的合作更顺利，小 V 特意准备了一份系统满意度调查问卷，有没有时间填一下？
To improve our teamwork, I took the time to create a system satisfaction survey. Can you take it now? No. Maybe next time, Vita.
哎呀，可真是个大忙人。好吧，好吧，要记得填写小 V 的问卷哦，不然的话，哼，你一定不想知道后果的。
What a busy being you are. Okay, don't forget to take it when you have the time, or else you won't want to know the consequences. Okay, remember to make the survey. Continue the main story. Take the survey.
你想成为什么样的人？
What do you want to be when you grow up?
每个孩子小时候都曾被问过这个问题。
Every child has been asked this question at some point when they are young.
良好的模范，恳切的语言，真诚坦白的同情。
Role models, heartfelt words, and genuine empathy.
他们构成了对孩子们最初也最深切的影响。
Those are the things that make the first and the deepest impression on children.
孩子们通过观察和想象，
在脑海里建立属于自己的世界模型，再通过憧憬与模仿来塑造理想中的自己。
There was all of a sudden two voices which I also not recognize. Kids, we take in the world around them and incorporate their imagination to create their own version of the world as they see it. They then shape themselves into their ideal self by mimicking what they admire.
爸爸妈妈，快看快看，我这次又考了100分。
Yeah, this is it's baby Helia. Dad, Mom, look, I aced another test.
哦，我看看。不错，这都是你努力的回报，再接再厉。
Oh, let me see. Not bad. This is where hard work gets you. Keep it up.
真是的，你就不能夸夸孩子？哎呀，我的女儿真棒，打小就这么聪明，将来肯定是个大人物。
Oh, darling, can't you prize her a little more? My dearest daughter, you're simply amazing. You're smart as a whip, and you're going to be a big name one day.
孩子还小呢，别给他太大压力。
She's still young. We must not put too much pressure on her.
话是这么说，可你不也笑得合不拢嘴吗？我们的小赫利亚这么厉害，什么都能做到。
You say that, but I see that cheeky grin of yours. Isn't our little Helia simply spectacular? She can do anything.
什么都能做到。
Anything? Oh god.
我会成为什么样的人呢？好像什么样的人都可以，毕竟就像考100分一样，只要努力就能做到嘛。
What kind of person will I be? It feels like I can be anyone. If I can ace my test, that means I can do anything if I try hard enough, doesn't it? I do wish it will be so. No.
要快点，逃跑！
Need to run fast? Oh my god. Why do you start chapter like this?
动不了，手和脚
I can't move my arms, my legs. Don't tell me this is one of the stories where parents protect you.
你想成为什么样的人？在那个命运的瞬间，答案站在了眼前。
What do you want to be when you grow up? In that decisive moment, the answer stood right before me. Oh. Okay, now it makes more sense.
这里是比安卡阿塔吉娜，目标区域崩坏受已清除，当前市民体征正常。
This is Bianca, Argentina. All Honkai beasts in their target area have been neutralized. No immediate threat posed to the citizen.
良好的模范。
A role model.
面对这样的怪物，你已经做得很好了。你是附近的孩子吧？慢慢呼吸。有哪里痛吗？
You did admirably standing up to those monsters. You're one of the local kids, right? Deep breath now. You're not hurt, aren't you?
恳切的语言。
Heartfelt words.
别害怕，已经没事了。真抱歉，让你经历了今天这样的回忆。增援的女武神之后会很快过来。我记得她很擅长照顾别人，应该会给你拿来热乎乎的毛巾。
Don't be scared. It's over now. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Reinforcements will be here soon. That Valkyrie is great at reading to others. I'm sure she will bring you a nice, warm towel.
真诚坦白的同情。
Genuine empathy.
他们构成了对孩子们最初也最深切的影响。
There's other things that makes the first and deepest impression on children. Don't tell me this is why we have Chibi Bronya, I mean Chibi Bianca. Brunda.
天命有史以来最年轻的 A 级女武神比安卡阿塔吉娜，独自一人解决了多起不明原因的大规模煤气爆炸事件。
The youngest ever A-rank Valkyrie of Chiksal, Bianca Artaigina, single-handedly took care of multiple large-scale gas explosions of unknown origin. Damn. And again, look at this.
好厉害，而且居然没有比我年长很多，完全是同龄人啊！
Amazing. She's not even that much older than me. She's basically my age.
她是天命的女武神。
A Valkyrie of Chiksal?
天命有史以来最年轻的 S 级女武神比安卡尤兰戴尔阿塔吉娜，又一次打破了自己创下的最短任务记录。
Chiksal's youngest ever S-rank Valkyrie, Bianca Durandal Artaigina, once again broke her own record for the fastest mission completion.
守护市民是女武神的职责，我只不过是尽力做了自己能做的事而已。
Protecting civilians is a Valkyrie's duty. I'm simply doing my part.
她好强，好努力，好耀眼。
Wow, she's so strong, so tireless, so shiny.
以尤兰戴尔为代表的新生代女武神，能否为历史悠久的天命组织注入新的活力？
With the new generation of Valkyries led by Durandal, breathe new life into the ancient Chiksal organization?
和尤兰戴尔一样的新生代。
A new generation? Like Durandal?
那个闪闪发光的背影，如同种子生根一般，成为了女孩最热切的梦想，最想努力的方向。
That resplendent figure became a seed planted deep in the girl's heart, which blossomed into an overwhelming desire, a desire to one day become like Durandal.
然而，那种似乎只要花上足够的时间，付出足够的精力，就能换取成绩和表扬的魔法，随着我愈往前走的脚步，循着愈发宽广的道途，就越是衰弱。
But that sense of magic, where I felt everything was possible with enough time and effort, gradually faded the further I went. The path I walked, one which I thought would eventually garner me a prize, grew even wider and more uncertain.
从小屋住进高楼，从家乡来到城市，曾经被称赞的天赋变得平平无奇。我要起得更早，睡得更晚，比任何人都更努力，才能不输给那些更聪明的人。
Once, I would move from a small house in my hometown to a high rise in the city. That talent I was once prized for become something commonplace. I had to wake up earlier, stay up late, and work harder than everyone else just to keep up with those who were born smarter than me.
再往后，好像连努力这个我熟悉的唯一手段都不再奏效了。
Later on, even my industriousness, the one thing I thought I could count on, stopped working.
赫利亚，你又通宵了吗？哎，不行啊，这样下去身体会垮掉的。
Helia, you stay up all night again? Kid cannot keep doing that. You are going to wear yourself down to the bone.
没事的。
It's fine.
没关系的，赫利亚，你已经做得很好了。我们不是什么了不起的人家，也不求你争大富大贵。爸爸妈妈其实只希望你平安健康而已。
It's okay, Helia. You have already put your best foot forward. We are not a family destined for greatness, and we don't expect you to chase after fame or fortune. Honestly, all your father and I want for you is to be healthy and safe.
我们都是普通人，赫利亚也一样，我们都不是天才，所以你也没有必要跟天才去比，然后跟自己较劲儿。
We're just regular people, Helia. You, me, all of us. We're not prodigies, so you must not compare yourself to them or beat yourself up over it.
他们的话语非常温柔，对我来说，却是不得不关在门背后的尖刺。因为哪怕接受其中的一点点好意，就仿佛承认自己确实是个什么都做不到的普通人。
Their words were meant to console me, but they felt like a sharp thorns which I had to keep locked behind a protective door. Accepting even a sliver of that kindness they were showing me would feel like admitting that I was an ordinary person who cannot achieve anything.
在笑想不属于自己的可能性，不属于自己的未来，不属于自己的榜样。
That I was a fool for thinking I could measure up with Durandal. That I was chasing after possibilities and a future that did not belong to me.
不听，不看，不想，取而代之的是重复，重复，无可救药的，笨拙又无能，只是焦虑且无意义的不断重复。
I refused to listen, look, or think. All I could do was anxiously repeat the same actions over and over again, regardless of how pointless it was.
然后 后再重复的镜头，再一次看见追逐最初那个无比耀眼的身影，近在咫尺又遥不可及。连镜子。
At the end of that seemingly interminable cycle, I once again saw that dazzling figure I had been chasing. So close, yet so impossibly far away. Damn, why does it have to start like this? Like a reflection in a mirror.
映照出无法成为幽兰戴尔的无能的赫利亚，以及
A reflection which displayed the failure that is Helia, who could never become Durandal. And... Hey, what do you... Why is it starting like this? What's happening? Helia, are you dying or what? Did I... am I really in chapter 6? Is it really chapter 6? We were just supposed to be in I don't know, happily reunited. From somewhere in the distance, the sound of glass shattering echoes.
以及始终大概永远无法接受这一点的，怯懦到令人憎恶的我自己。
At my cowardly, pathetic self, unable to accept this truth for all of eternity. Ruimu during the 33rd Ten Shus
我大概
War.
能理解为什么所有人都向往这座城市了。瑞木，的确是一座光辉又美丽的永夜之城。
I can understand why everyone is drawn to this city. Ruimu is such a radiant place, deserving of its nickname, City of Eternal Night.
是啊，而且居民热情，小吃也都很好吃。你吃饱了吗？要不要再去买点儿？就去昨天你吃了12笼包子的那家。
Yeah, the locals are friendly and the food delish. Are you still hungry? Do you need to grab some more? We could go to that place where we went yesterday, the one where you eat 12 entire cages of buns.
吃饱了，我也没想到这个身体会这么耗费燃料，可能这就是成长期吧。这系统对身体感官的模拟还挺真实，运动完很快就会感到饿。
This looks so wrong. Someone is even smaller as Theresa. I'm full. I didn't expect this body to burn so much energy. Must be a grown burn. I must say this system does a good job of simulating physical sensations. I get hungry quickly after getting a workout in.
还不是因为你习惯了那么大的运动量，换成小孩子的身体当然会吃不消啦。像是我，算了，不说我了吧。
That's because the idea of exercise is too taxing for a childish body. As for me, never mind. Let's not talk about me.
如果我没记错，这好像还是我们第一次像这样，两个人在和平安详的城市里悠闲的散步、走访、等待、交谈。
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the first time the two of us are rolling in the city together, walking and talking without a care in the world.
平时任务繁忙，即使见面也多是工作交流。这次任务同行，倒是给了个意想不到的机会。
Yeah, usually we have our hands full with missions. Even when we do see each other, it's all business. But this mission gives us a rare chance to spend some time together.
再加上你现在这副姿态，就好像回到了过去一样。这2天我偶尔会想到，如果我当时能见上你一面，好好聊聊， 说不定就能早一点察觉到真相了。
And with you looking like you do now, it almost feels like the good old days. I sometimes wonder over the past few years that as I talked to you in person back then, maybe I would have seen the truth a little sooner.
那个人或许也想到了这一点，才刻意避免了这种情况，任凭你留在圣弗雷亚，常年不回总部。
Maybe he thought of this as well. That's why he kept you at St. Freya, far away from the headquarters.
谁知道呢？也有可能我还是会被他用奇怪的理由蒙混过去，和过去没有两样。
Who knows? Maybe he would have come up with other ridiculous excuses, and I would have bought them all the same.
毕竟在天命，长得很像的人实在不少，而且有复制人的先例在。要是他精心编一套说辞，说不定连我自己都会信。
After all, there's no shortage of people who looks alike in Schicksal, and considering clones are very much a thing, if he had cooked up a good enough story, I might have fallen for it too.
一想到我与真相近在咫尺，却擦肩而过这么久，真是不甘心。如果我能再可靠一点，你和提安娜就不需要经历这么多苦难了。
The thoughts of being so close to the truth for so long and remain oblivious the entire time really gets under my skin. If I had done my job better, you and Keanu would not have had to suffer so much.
怎么突然这么丧气？这也是外形变化带来的影响吗？要是被 Kiana 看到，肯定笑得停不下来了。
Why are you so down in the dumpster all of a sudden? It is another side effect of your changed appearance? If Kiana saw you like this, she would be laughing her head off.
那我可得好好教训他。不管怎样，能看着你变回小时候的样子，还是让我很高兴。就像是回到了那段和索西利亚在一起的时光。
Then I will have to give her a good scolding. Still, seeing you like this again makes me happy. It's like going back to the days when I was with Cecilia.
那我们是不是应该感谢 Vita 给我换了这么个系统形象？
Should we be thanking Vita for giving me this virtual form? Okay, this is Vita's doing. I should have known.
哈？那个女人100%只是想看我们的笑话而已吧？
That woman? Please, all she wants was to see us squirm. The payphone started ringing loudly. Is it Vita calling?
真巧，看来是 Vita 的消息来了。
How convenient. Looks like it's a message from Vita.
这家伙还真是不会看气氛。不对，难道他是故意的？喂？
She really doesn't know how to read the room. Oh wait, would she be doing this on purpose? Hello?
哈？什么叫做每隔20分钟就到这里接你的电话？那我不是就什么都做不了了吗？
What? You want me to sleep over here every 20 minutes to pick your call? You will never be able to get anything done that way. What? By the way, again, another picture.
我知道他们到达瑞木的时间。按照我们这几天走访的结论，这两个城市之间物理往来并没有什么危险，只不过流程上比较麻烦而已。
I know what time they are arriving in Ruimu. From what I have gathered, traveling between those two cities is dangerous. It's a hassle procedure-wise, that's all.
现在他们可是赢了预选赛，正大光明到瑞木来，能发生什么突发事件？我们只要约定会面地点，安心等待就好。
They won the qualifiers fair and square, and are heading to Ruimu. Who knows what could happen? All we need to do is agree on the meeting spot and wait patiently.
说起来，这里严格管控的只有进瑞木的单向流通，对离开瑞木去往其他城市并未限制，似乎别有深意。
Speaking of which, Ruimu is only strict with people entering the city. It's much more lax when people leaving for other cities, which seems intentional.
了解到的信息越多，我越能明显感觉到，这场名为时数战争的长期比赛背后隐藏着巨大的秘密。
The more I learned, the more obvious it seems that this long-running competition, the so-called Ten Shus War, is hiding a huge secret.
或许，那就是我们此行需要寻找的有关火星神明的真相。
Maybe that's where we will uncover the truth about the Martians gods we are looking for on this trip.
对了，你能不能把改变了姿态的幽兰戴尔和你一样可爱的小比安卡的照片
Oh, by the way, could you send me a photo of yours in your new form? The cute little Bianca photo?
少说那些有的没的，20分钟还不够我去瑞木的武馆走上一圈呢。维塔，你少给我们添乱了。
Give me a break, Vita. 20 minutes is not even enough time for me to make a lap around the martial arts schools here. Stop pulling our legs.
哦，原来可爱的德丽莎主教的布置是
I see. So, the Pesos overseer Theresa is...
有了，德丽莎，比安卡。
Ah, got it. Theresa, Bianca.
是武馆的孩子啊，看来又需要我们深受信赖的比安卡姐姐帮点小忙啦。
It's a child from the martial arts school. Looks like the ever so dependable Bianca is needed again.
应该的，我们在瑞木的这几天，在武馆受了他们一家的不少照顾，倒不如说，我很庆幸能为他们做一点事。
Of course, their family has rolled out a red carpet for us ever since we arrived in Ruimu. Honestly, I'm just glad I can do something for them in return.
嘿，我有事想告诉你们。
I want to tell you something.
如果是武馆的门生，你的那位姐姐赢得了预选赛，马上就要回到瑞木这件事，我们已经知道了。
If it's about your sister winning the qualifiers and coming back to Ruimu soon, we already know. Coming back? So your sister was leaving.
还是说武馆要重新开业的事？那个我们也知道喽。
Or is it about the martial arts school reopening? We are aware of that too.
啊，你们全都知道了吗？难道是我已经说了太多遍？
Oh, you already know everything. Have I really said it that many times?
不过，看样子你还有别的话想说。
It looks like you have got something else to share.
其实，我想要为姐姐……啊，对了，还有来为我们武馆捧场的客人都准备一点礼物，和我一个人，所以能不能请你们来帮帮忙呀？
Actually, I want to prepare some small gifts for my sister, for the guests coming to support our school, but I cannot do it all by myself. So, could you help me out?
德丽莎，喂，你们对小孩子比对小薇亲切多了。
Theresa, hey, you're so much nicer to the kids than you are to the little old Vita.
抱歉，难道说你们有事在忙吗？
Sorry. Are you guys preoccupied?
没有，德丽莎并不是在对你发脾气，是对电话另一边的人。不用担心，我陪你去。
No, Theresa isn't mad at you. She's simply upset with someone on the other end of the phone. Don't worry, I will go with you.
可是，
But... The phone kept ringing, somehow sounding more obnoxious with every ring.
那个人真是…
That person is so... Defeated, Theresa picked up the phone.
真是的，你们就不能对我也好一点吗？
Seriously, why cannot you be nicer to me too?
别吵，维塔，你最好有些要紧的事情要说。
Get to the point, Vita. This better be important.
比安卡姐姐， 预定的东西需要去纪念品商店和义务所取回来。
Sister Bianca, we need to pick up the items from the souvenir shop and the barter shop.
我们一起去取吧。
Alright, let's go then.
在纪念品商店能找到许多和瑞木还有神塔有关的东西哦。
You will find all sorts of things that are related to Ruimu and the Divine Tower in the souvenir shop.
那我之后也来多逛逛。
I will have to take a propaganda later. Okay, I think this is a new city. Ongoing mission impossible. I'm still, lacking on exploration. By the way, what is this model? Are you hard? Yeah, something new to explore. Okay, this model I know. And chibi tuna that are we as tall as Theresa? It's insane. Souvenir shop.
你好，我是武馆的小女儿，我们来取约好的东西。
Hello, I'm the youngest daughter from the family running the martial arts school. We're here to pick up the items we ordered.
用作礼物，是武馆预定的纪念章啊！有门生通过预选赛了吗？真是久违了呢。
Are these there for commemorative medals the martial arts school ordered? One of your students win the qualifiers? It's been a while since that happened.
没错，是我姐姐。
That's right, my big sister won.
哦，那位早先加入了灯组织的，好些年没回来了吧？
Ah, yes, the one who joined the Lantern organization a while back. Been a while since she last came home, isn't she? A few years, if I recall. It's not Lantern, is it? Several.
她姐姐今天就要回来了，武馆也会在今天重新开业，届时还会准备活动，欢迎捧场。
Yeah, but she's coming back today, and the martial arts school is reopening today too. We have organized celebratory events for the grand opening, so we hope you can make it.
哎，一定一定！来，已经为你们包起来了，请拿好。
Oh, definitely, count me in. Here you go. It's all packed up for you.
义务所好像什么都能
The
换
barter shop
找
has
不见的老
everything you
物
could
件什
think
么
of.
的，找不到人
Ancient
什么
relics,
的，
hard
很
to
厉
find
害呢。
items, even people. It's pretty impressive.
说不定以后能派上用场。
That might come in handy somehow. Oh. What is this graffiti on the floor? It's very like Night City. It looks like Oshia, to be honest. Is it Oshia before they got teared apart? What's going on there? Okay. Let's go to this guy.
武馆的小姑娘，你们预定的活动奖品都在这儿了，箱子挺大，你们能行吗？
You're from the martial arts schools. All the prices for your event are right here. It's a pretty hefty box. You think you can manage it?
我带回去就好。
Yeah, I can handle it.
哇，居然单手就拎起来了！比安卡姐姐好厉害！
Wow, you pick it up with one hand. Oh, Sister Bianca, you are amazing.
这些就是全部啦。
Alright, that's everything.
比安卡姐姐，你真的不需要帮忙吗？
Sister Bianca, are you sure you don't need any help?
这个重量还不及女武神日常训练的，总之没问题的。
A Valkyrie's daily training equipment weight more than this. Don't worry, I have got it.
那我们快点回武馆去吧。
Alright,
我会给你准备
let's
好
head
喝的
back.
果汁啊。
I will pour you juice after we get there. Okay, now we're going to the commotion we saw earlier.
我们回来啦，爷爷奶奶。哎，好热闹啊，比我想象中还要更热闹。
Welcome back, Grandpa, Grandma. Huh? Wow, it's even busier than I expected.
东西我放在这里了。哦，这是已经开业了吗？
不是说好要等你姐姐回来，一家人一起剪彩？
I'm putting it down here. Huh? Is it open already? Weren't you waiting for your sister to come back so the whole family could cut the ribbon together?
是啊是啊，奇怪，为什么？
Yeah, we were. So I don't understand why. A commotion came from the center of the crowd, followed by murmurs, and then, cutting through the air like a sharp blade, came a voice, sitting with Melis?
哎，这瑞木啊，也不是我一个人，那影怪啊，也不独折腾我一家，对不对？
My god, what is this talk here? Ruimu doesn't belong only to me, does it? And I'm not the only one who those shadow monsters are bothering.
这些事我们之后再谈。再怎么说，今天也是武馆的大日子。
We can talk about this later. Today's a big day for the martial arts school.
哎，这话怎么说的？像是我们兄弟专挑你这好时候上门挑事儿似的。我可先说好，子虚乌有啊！哎，诸位走过路过的哎，没有的事儿。
Hey now, what kind of talk is that? You make it sound like we are trying to ruin your big day. Now let me assure you, and everyone present, that it's simply not the case.
瑞木最有年头的武馆，你这门楣，咱们兄弟从小瞻仰到大。这帮助居民清除游荡影怪的业务，也是你自己一口应下来的。三兄弟几个，这不是给你拉生意吗？
This is the oldest martial arts school in Ruimu. We have admired the grandeur of this place since we were kids, and you agreed to exterminate shadow creatures for your neighbors yourself, did you not? We are merely sending some business your way.
这些人来者不善，但是没什么真本事。如果我出手，恐怕很难不失分寸。现在又是武馆重新开业的关键时候，得想个办法。
They're here to stir up troubles, but they don't pose a threat. If I step in, I might not be able to restrain myself. I don't want that happening. List of all of the school's grand reopening. I need to come up with a different plan.
你意思老骨头都明白，清除影怪的事，这些年我们也没有拒绝过。我的大孙女还加入了以除影为目标的灯，后来又是，哎呀，耐不住你们这太频繁了。
I get what you're saying. We have not turned down the monster clearing jobs all these years. My granddaughter even joined Lantern to help with the cars. But now, it's just too much and too frequent.
曾组织才管不完这些细枝末节，所以才要仰仗您嘛。这都该退休的年纪了，三兄弟几个也不想难为你。这样，你把这武馆让给我，我这次的开价比上次翻倍。
The Lantern organization cannot handle every little thing. That's why we need your help. Look, you should be hanging it up at your age, and we don't want to make things hard for you. So how about this? Tell me the martial arts school. I will even double the off I made you last time.
等等，
Wait,
哟呵，我当是谁逞英雄出头？怎么，电影看多了？小妹妹，你这是要出钱还是出力呀？
huh? Have we got ourselves a hero? You think this is a movie, little girl? Alright, what's your plan? You gonna throw some money my way? Or fight me by yourself?
出力！今天瑞木武馆重新开业，为捧场的市民准备了许多活动，有文斗，有武斗。你既然上门做客，就让我代表武馆来好好招待你一下，怎么样？不敢吗？
Oh god. Pick the opponents on your sides. Of your sides, guy. Please, do not go against Bianca. I will fight. The Ruimu martial arts school is reopening today, so we have many events planned for our supporters, including non-violent and violent matches. Since you are here, let me, on behalf of the school, give you a proper welcome. What do you say? Or are you too chicken to accept my challenge?
哈？什么文斗武斗？打赢你我又没什么好处，还要被人说欺负小孩，你以为我傻呀？
Ah, what not violent and violent matches? What is it for me? Even if I beat you, all people will do is accuse me of bullying a kid. You think I'm that dumb? No, I don't know.
还没比怎么知道？文斗是万力角逐，武斗是交手过招，两样随你挑选。我推荐你选掰手腕，以防输得太难看。
How do you know without trying? The non-violent match is arm wrestling and the violent match is sparring. You can choose either one. I suggest arm wrestling. It will be less embarrassing for you when you lose.
要是我赢了，你就要当众发誓再也不来找武馆的麻烦。要是我输了，
If I win, you have to swear in front of everyone that you will never bother the school again. And if I lose,
要是他输了，我这武馆让给你，分文不取。
if she loses, I will give you this place free of charge. Oh my god.
可是
But
放心吧，孩子，你既然为了我家挺身而出，我也得回以同等的信任。而且我也是习武之人，这么几天下来，你的能耐，我不会看走眼。
don't worry, kid. You are standing up for the family, so the least I can do is have faith in you. Besides, I have got a fair bit of martial art training myself, and I have seen what you can do over the past few days. I'm confident that my faith in you isn't misplaced.
好，看来非赢不可的理由又多了一条。
Alright then, looks like I have got one more reason to win.
老金头，你这话可当真？好，好，好，一条胳膊肘10天半月也能下地了。小妹妹，我不多欺负你，就教教你这手腕到底怎么办。
Are you seriously? Or are you senile? Very well, you think that spindly twink you call an arm stands a chance against me? Fine. I will try not to push you around too much. Let's do this.
老金头，一会儿可别说孩子小不认账啊！
If this kid loses, you better stay true to your word, old man.
小丫头，伤筋动骨，别说我欺负你。
As for you,
要认真
kiddo.
一点吧。
Oh my god.
还是
You win!
多少该让恶棍得到一点教训。
This dog deserves a lesson to love.
怎么回事？
What's going on?
等等，我的手！
Wait, my hand! My hand!
这次肯认输了吗？
Ready to throw the towel this time?
你，这小丫头片子施了什么阴招？疼死我了！
You little brat! What was that trick you played? It hurts so bad.
技不如人，就应该坦荡认输，之后再努力迎头赶上，这不丢人。
When you lose fair and square, the proper thing is to do to accept defeat and move on. There's no shame in working harder after war to catch up.
别得意，也就是手劲比较大而已，有什么了不起？老金头人呐！你家武馆的门生伤了人，不给个说法，我跟你没完！
So I have got a strong grip, big deal. Don't get cocky. Hey, old man! Old man! Where are you? Your student hurt me? You owe me an explanation, or else you're gonna have hell to pay.
别想耍赖！刚才说一条胳膊肘10天半月也能下地的人不是你吗？还是你打算用孩子小做借口不认账？
Don't try to wrestle your way out of this. What happened to all that stuff you were saying about my spindly twin of an arm. You are not gonna use the same tight excuse of me being a kid to back out, aren't you?
什么？
What?
或者你要继续体验一下我们的武斗活动吗？规则很简单，擂台练习赛算是为时数战争的决赛预热，当然由我来奉陪。
Or maybe you will try out our violent match next. The rules are simple. The sparring match. A warm up for the Ten Shus War. Naturally, I will be your opponent.
这事没完，给我等着！
It's over. You will pay for this. Ah, villains are all the same. Always running away so fast.
有了这个教训，大概能换一段时间的平静。等门生都回到瑞木的时候，他也就不敢再上门找茬了。
Now that we schooled him properly, I think we will enjoy some peace and quiet for a while. Once the martial arts school students are all back in Ruimu, he won't dare show his face around here again. Oh no.
比安卡姐姐真是太厉害了，我也想试试和姐姐掰手腕。
Bianca, you are amazing. I want arm wrestling to you too.
是啊，比安卡姐姐真是太厉害了，所以可以把这个比试的机会让给我吗？
Yes, isn't she awesome? So, can you let me go again? Head first?
德丽莎，你是从什么时候开始看着的？
Theresa, when did you start watching?
不算太早，大概是在坐镇武馆的热血英雄比安卡智斗恶徒的时候。
Not long ago, around the time when Ruimu's fearless hero Bianca started outwilling the bad guys.
那不就是一直都在吗？倒是你，不用继续守着电话亭了。
So, you have been here the whole time? Don't you need to stay by the payphone?
我跟那个恶毒的女人说了，要是她再消遣我，我就退出登录，顺着网线去打她一顿。寻梦者他们说是会和小童的姐姐一起回来，我就来这里和他们会合。
I thought that evil woman, if she messed up with me again, I will log out and hurt her down through the wires personally. Entropy and the others said they would return with Fang's sister, so I came to meet them here.
姐姐已经回来了吗？
Oh, she's back already? So the sister is actually Lantern. Crazy.
是啊，而且一回来就看见了比安卡的英勇表现，真是大饱眼福啊！
Yep, and she saw some quite a show. Oh, Bianca in all her heroic glory.
可惜的是，其中一位在看到小比安卡的崭新身姿后，整个人宕机了。另外两位正在帮助他重新组织语言，我只能一个人先来找你了。
It's too bad though. One of them short-circuited after seeing the new Bianca, and the other two are helping her reboot. So I came to find you alone.
赫利亚是个认真的好孩子，就是有时候太过一板一眼了。
He is a good kid. Just a little too by the book sometimes.
哇，这话由一板一眼的幽兰大耳说出来，还真是不可思议。总之，他还需要点时间来恢复。趁这个机会，我们久违的来比试一下吧。
Wow, that's rich coming from you. At any rate, she is still recovering and our match is long overdue. So why don't we do it while we wait? I'm also asking myself how Sushana will react to Chibi Bianca.
围观了这么久，连我都有点热血沸腾了。而且，怎么能错过和听命史上最年轻的 S 级女武神一较高下的机会呢？怎么样，比安卡，有兴趣吗？
After watching you, I'm feeling pretty fired up myself. Plus, how could I pass up the chance to go head to head with the youngest S-rank Valkyrie in Chixel's history? What do you say, Bianca? You up for it?
放马过来吧。
Come on.
和我扳手腕会紧张吗？
Nervous to arm wrestle me?
其实
I'm a little.
我很期待。
Honestly, I've been looking forward to this.
对手是德丽莎的话，或许需要
My
全力
opponent
以
is
赴。
Theresa. I may have to give it everything I have got. Let's squeeze this a little bit. Maybe there's some dialogues between. What?
对手是我，还不打算用
Didn't
全
put in
力？
your punches against me? Or we'd actually
你
lose?
放水了？你怎么可能？
Are you sure you're not holding back? You? How is that even possible? I was just wanting to still make it like that we figure out when if there's some dialogues in between.
不，我没有。奇怪，最后一下突然使不上力气。
No, I didn't. Strange. I suddenly lost all my strength at the last second.
哦，那就说得通了，肯定是这个 avatar 的问题，限制了你的发挥。
Oh well, that explains it. Must be their appearance cramping your style.
确实，我也能明显感觉到，这副身姿对我本身的能力做了严格的限制。恐怕只要身处火星系统里，我们都没法使用完整的力量。
Thanks God it does not happen last arm wrestling. Yeah, I have noticed that too. This form seems to hamper my abilities quite severely. As long as we are within the Mars system, we cannot unleash our full strength.
而且这个外形甚至对性格也有一定的影响。我有时回过神来才会发现，自己不自觉的在靠近更孩子气的行为模式。
This form even affects my personality a bit. Sometimes I catch myself acting more childish than usual without realizing it.
好啦，严肃的话题之后再聊，放过我吧，小比安卡。不过不得不说，我玩得很开心。
Alright, and now with the serious talk. But I must say it, I had a blast.
我也是，主教大人。
Same here, overseer.
早上好，幽兰戴尔前辈。或许应该叫比安卡前辈。那个我
Good morning, Durandar Senpai. Or should I say Bianca Senpai?
按你习惯的叫法就好。奇怪，明明德丽莎主教变得更多，为什么你们就接受的那么快？
Call me whatever you are the most comfortable with. Strange. Why is it that when it comes to Overseer Theresa, you all accept their drastic changes so easily?
刚才的比试很精彩，我先去自主训练了。幽兰戴尔前辈，再见。
That match was amazing. I'm going to train solo now. See you later, Durandar Senpai.
哇，走得真快！赫利亚那家伙原本在幽兰戴尔老师面前就紧张的不得了，这下从仰视变成俯视，直接话都不会说了。
Wow, she's fast. Helia has always been super nervous around you, Durandar Sensei. Now that she's looking down at you instead of up, she cannot even talk right.
他应该是想夸你可爱又不敢，所以我替他夸了吧。幽兰戴尔老师真可爱。
She probably wanted to compliment you on how cute you look, but chicken out. So I will do it for her. Durandar Sensei, you are adorable.
谢谢。
Thank you.
我和寻梦者还是去看看他的情况吧。唉，真是不让人省心的队友。
I guess Entropy and I should go check on her. Some teammates are a constant source of worry.
他也是这么说你的。
She said the same thing about you.
姐姐，这个就是刚刚好帅的教训了那伙人的比安卡姐姐。
Okay, this is not Lantern. Okay. Sis, this is the amazing Bianca who totally scolded those guys earlier.
你好，我是小童的姐姐于柳。这些天非常感谢你们照顾我的家人。路上一直听赫利亚他们提起幽兰戴尔前辈，跟我讲了很多你的事迹呢。
Hello, I'm Tong's sister, Yuliu. Thank you for so much for looking after my family those past few days. Helia and the others have not been able to stop talking about Runda-senpai. They have told me all about your feats.
举手之劳不足挂齿，我也要感谢你照看我的后辈们。
It was nothing really, and I should be the one thanking you for taking care of those girls.
我只是与他们同路而已，是我受到他们许多照顾。倒是你们，如果不是幸好有你在，很难想象只有老人和孩子的武馆要怎么应付那些人。
We were simply going the same way. If anything, they took care of me. Honestly, if it were not for you, I cannot imagine how the martial arts school could have handled all those tasks with just seniors and children.
现在你不是已经回到他们身边了吗？以后可要好好保护家人啊！家人是无可替代的珍宝呢。
But now you are back, aren't you? You would do well to protect your family from now on. Family is an irreplaceable treasure.
抱歉，抱歉。大概因为你这副亲切的模样，又是认真说着宽慰的话，不由得想到我妹妹的脸，情不自禁就笑出声了。
Sorry. Just seeing you being so kind and earnest reminds me of my little sister, and I could not help but laugh.
对了，既然是武馆的活动，我也得尽一份力炒热气氛。下一场比试的挑战者可以由我来吗？
By the way, since this is a martial arts school event, I guess I should do my part of leaving things up. Might if I'm the next challenger?
虽然刚刚的比试明明是我输了，不过来吧。
Even though I technically lost the last match, let's go.
这次要试试配合对手，精确控制力道。
This time I focus on challenging my strength and proportions to my opponents. I really need to get used to this body. Okay, we win. There's no way we lose. Okay?
哇，真厉害啊！
Oh, you're strong.
差不多熟悉力道的控制了。
Okay, I think I have got the hang of it.
是场好比赛。
It was a good match.
真是的，完全是一副游刃有余的模样嘛。我猜你其实远远没有使出全力，是不是？
Come on, you didn't even break a sweat. You were holding back the whole time, weren't you?
我好歹也是实术战争的参赛者，这种程度还是能分辨的。幽兰戴尔前辈，哼，果然和传说中一样强呢。
I'm a Ten Shus Wars contender. I can tell when someone is putting their punches. You really are as strong as the story says, Runda-senpai.
谢谢。你能打赢预选赛，想必也实力不俗。是我失礼了。
Thanks. Winning the preliminaries tells me you're no slouch either. I apologize if I disrespected you in any way.
没事了，就当我为后面的比赛提前热身了。你的那2位参赛的同伴也很厉害，连来的路上都没落下体能训练，估计这会儿也正一起练习呢。
No worries. Think of it as a warm-up for the main event. Your 2 teammates are impressive as well. They didn't skip a beat on their physical train during the trip here. I'm guessing they are practicing together right now as well.
是的，他们都是我值得骄傲的后辈。我相信，他们都能通过这场比赛获得各自的成长。
That they are. I'm really proud of them. I believe this competition will be a learning experience for them both.
要是能成长到面对我的时候不那么紧张就更好了。
It would be nice if they could outgrow being so nervous around me though. Meanwhile, on the other side.
好，魔女擂台友谊练习赛开始。
Alright, simulate the ring, friendly spar, fight.
这好像还是我头一回
I'm
和你
pretty
打
sure
练习
it's
赛
the
吧。
first practice match, isn't it?
别客气。那是谁的原因啊？
And whose fault
就
is
算
it?
80%都是我的原因。
Even if 80% of my strength
难道你
is
不该反省那
fault,
20%吗？
couldn't you reflect 20%?
别走神了。不
The
过
fighting
你
actually.
难得有这么有干劲的
Anyway,
时
I'm
候，
surprised you want
竟
to
然幻
spar
想
with
和我
me.
打练习赛。
Not to mention, you are rarely so motivated.
之前可是你说的，想在
You're
正
the
式
one
比
who
赛
said
之
you
前
wanted
多
more
做点
practice
适应训
before the
练，
official matches.
还是说你更希望我为
Or
你继
would
续
you
表
prefer
演
I continue with
苏
my
兰戴尔面前的
Helia
赫
in
利亚的模
front
仿
of
秀？
Durandal impression?
吧嗒爆
Oh,
倒计时，
We lose
时间到，蓄能完毕，
正好，那就来点新花
fine.
样吧。
Let's mix up things then.
此为止。
Oh my god.
嘿
Okay, we
现在
cannot lose. That's good.
我来打扫战场，
Why does it do so much damage?
你会喜欢的。来不及了，
不好，说不
Oh
定是
no.
贫血。
Could be anemia. Coralie.
当然是我找的借口。
Of course it's just an excuse.
看
Isn't that obvious? How gullible are you? Take this.
这，锁定目标。
不赖嘛，你进步了很多。
Not bad. You are really improved.
好了，克拉丽，大魔
Alright,
王扮演游
Coralie.
戏可以
Don't
告一
give
段
up
落
the
了。
tough guy. Act for now.
点火，
虽然是练习赛，你还
Just
得再
rely
认
this
真点吧。
practice. But still, couldn't you at least take it a bit more serious?
这么较真多累啊！
Ah, being that serious all of a time is exhausting. If you want, we can have a real match some other
先分
time.
出这一次的胜负吧。
No, let's finish this round first.
好了，
I'm doing my
上完美
best,
的
okay?
记号吧。
啊，我死了。
I'm
这
dead.
次算我们平手，下回再好好打一次。
I suppose that makes
好
it a draw. Yeah, I'm dead.
闪电就位，
A few days later in the Ruimu arena, the first round of the Ten Shus War.
还没到吗？如果路上再耽搁，老师们就要错过这一场了。
Are we there yet? If we take any longer, the teachers are going to miss the match.
嗯。我认输了。
Oh no, not let us. Give up.
果然，利托斯特很强，之前瞬间秒杀了陈雪，一般人对上他还是……
As expected, Litos is tough. He fought a Chengchi before. No average person could face him and…
等等，为什么利托斯特完全没有停手的打算？
Wait, why isn't Litos stopping?
不好，利托斯特他还要动手。
Oh no, he's still going after her. Litos, don't be dumb. Time didn't come to a stop in the ring. The spectators were perplexed as they saw her surrender, that she had lost the will of fight. So why wasn't Litos affected? And why there was only silence? No.
住手！怎么能让悲剧在眼前发生？
How could I let such a tragedy unfold right before me? How am I still
依旧什么都做不到。
so incapable of doing anything?
你为什么要对投降者动手？
With one strike from Bianca Durandal Arpegina, the invincible barrier of the ring shattered. In her dazed state, she saw that familiar figure, the one she thought has been exaggerated by countless memories. But there was that right in front of her. Her hands trembled uncontrollably, as she was overwhelmed by the sight of the person she has longed to see again for so many years. Then, reality came crashing back, and she became aware of the passage of time and the events that has been unfolding around her.
他已经放弃了资格，玉牌破碎意味着比赛结束，他的弃权应该被这场实数战争认同。
She forfeited her qualifications, her jade leg shattered, which marks the end of the match. Her withdrawal would have been acknowledged by the Ten Shus War.
而你不仅没有停止攻击，还打算对一个已然并非选手的、失去意识的普通人痛下杀手吗？
And yet, not only did you continue attacking, but you also intended to murder an unconscious civilian, one who is no longer a competitor.
姐姐，姐姐，不要死！妹妹好不容易才回到我们身边，求求你！
Sis, don't go. I just got you back, please. I'm begging you.
他只是昏迷了，限制血。小心别撕裂他的伤口。赫利亚，寻梦者，来帮忙。
She's only been knocked unconscious. We need to stop the bleeding first. Careful. Don't tear open her wounds. Helia, Entropy, help me.
回答我。
Answer me.
你有何属意？
You. What are you?
什么？
What?
擂台禁制非常人可破，而你既无玉牌，即非候选，如何破除规则出现在这台前擂上？又是如何？
No ordinary person could break the barrier of the arena. You have no jade plague, and are not a competitor. How did you circumvent the rules and step onto the stage? And most importantly,
小姐的杀招。
how did you negate my killing blow? What do you say?
找到了，终于找到了。如果是你，
Found you. I have finally found you. It's you.
我等多年的悲怨，或许终将实现。
Perhaps so long-held wish can finally come true.
来吧，如果你想寻求答案，就在实数战争的擂台上，堂堂正正地击败我。
Come, if you seek answers, defeat me honorably in the arena of the Ten Shus War. At the same opening match of the Theresa Ten Shus War, under the eyes of all those present, Litos tosses a jade plague towards the rondel. As the plague passes between them, Litos vanish in a blink of an eye. Oh my god, you? Oh. Vegeta.
已发现目标，现在开始介入。
Target located. Initiating intervention. Suddenly everything went black. Aside from a familiar female voice, there was another faint sound, like wind rushing by, as if the space around them had shifted.
果然和我想的分毫不差。
It's exactly as I
发生了什
predicted.
么？
What just
刚刚
happened?
明明还在擂台那里。
Were we just at the arena?
你们好啊，系统外来的客人们。实数战争玩的还开心吗？
Hello there, outside visitors. Are you enjoying the Ten Shus Wars so far?
让我翻翻刚才的日志，真可怜。那姑娘伤情倒是和历史记录一致。看来虽然换了救命恩人，历史进程本身还没偏离多少，值得表扬。
What? Let me check the logs. How tragic. That girl's injuries are consistent with their historical records. It seems even with their new savior, the course of events has not deviated all that much. Well done.
原本应该是那个心眼一大堆的大少爷去英雄救美，可惜你们出手太快，抢了他的风头。
It was to be that crafty hair playing the hero and saving the day, but you jumped in too fast and stole his spotlight.
阿杰塔，又是你。或许我已经不应该感到意外了。这都是你做的？
Ajita, you again? I should have even been surprised anymore. Is this all you're doing?
只是为了确认你们的性质，做个小小的实验嘛。毕竟像你们这样的例外可是万年难遇，我总得多采集点数据，是不是？
I was just conducting a small experiment to confirm your nature. After all, exceptions like you came around once in a lifetime. I need gather as much as that as I can, no?
我是在帮你啊。刚才你一定在心里默念，得想办法快点离开。唉，不用谢。能够读懂用户没说出口的需求的，才是真正优秀的设计师。
As a matter of fact, I'm helping you. I bet you were thinking about how fast you need to skedaddle out of here, weren't you? No need to thank me. Being able to read the unspoken needs of a user is the hallmark of a great designer.
虽然并非本意，但我们确实因此脱困。如果继续在那个擂台上待下去，有太多事解释不清楚了。
Even though it was intentional, you did get us out of the mess. Staying in the arena any longer would have raised too many questions.
系统时间停止了，而不受其影响的我们，空间坐标都进行了一定程度偏移，和之前那次的经历很相似。这种事，不是这个世界的人能做到的吧？
Time in the system has stopped, and yet here we are, unaffected, and our spatial coordinates have shifted. I'm getting a real sense of déjà vu. This isn't something anyone from this world can do, is it?
真不愧是你，一下子就问到了点子上。我最喜欢和头脑清晰的聪明人打交道，最讨厌对我的产品指手画脚的甲方。
So much like you, straight to the point. I love dealing with sharp-minders like you. Much better than those clients who microwave my products.
别想耍花招，你到底是什么人？
Don't try and get cute with me. Who are you really?
我明明帮了大忙，这可是十分直白的示好。你的同行者难道不应该对我报以十分直白的亲昵？
I just did you a massive favor, and that's the thanks I get? Your companions should show a little more appreciations when greeting me.
唉，好吧。重新自我介绍一下，我是你们所熟知的寻梦者系统的后台维护员，你们可以叫我阿杰塔博士。但愿与你们建立良好的合作关系。
Fine, let me reintroduce myself. I am Ajita, the back-end administrator for Dreamseeker system you know well of. You can call me Dr. Ajita. I would very much like to build a cooperation relation with you all. That much as we already know, I think.
我通过日志比对已经可以确信，你们并非系统内的人物，也不存在于当前第33届时数战争历史记录中。
After reviewing the logs, I'm certain you are not part of the system, nor you recorded in the history of the 33rd Ten Shus War.
我希望你们把我带到搭载系统的量子计算机外，而这静止的世界，就是我为此展示的最大诚意。
I want you to take me outside of the quantum computer hosting the system. As for this frozen world, consider it a way of showing how much I mean business. So she does it again. Like 500 years later, she also wanted to visit the outside. That's what she was telling us to.
哈，
Or did we agree?
呀，我没有听错吧？可爱的德丽莎主教竟然会主动联系我。为了这一刻，我可以原谅你们对我所有的冷遇和不亲切， 然后给你们每个人一个带着爱意的夸奖。
Huh? I didn't mishear that, did I? Who would have thought the lovely overseer Theresa would reach out to me? For that, I can forgive all the snubs and unfriendliness and give each of you a heartfelt compliment.
这个紧急通讯只能维持最多30秒，少说废话，告诉我你的意见。
This emergency call only lasts for a maximum of 30 seconds, so skip the small talk and tell me what's on your mind.
答应他。
Do what you ask.
啊，这么果断，这可不像你。这次你又在谋划什么？还是说你们串通好的？
Ah, such resolve. This isn't like you. What are you plotting this time? Or are you all conspiring in this together?
是你说的不要说废话呀，尊敬的德丽莎主教。这么想知道理由的话，你知道该怎么做。
You said not to waste time, dear overseer Theresa. If you are so curious about the reason behind all of this, well, you know what to do.
怎么样？你们的雇主说了什么？
So, what did your employer say?
首先，那个女人才不是我们的雇主。其次，算了，我们去投币电话亭那里，我会同步我知道的信息。
First, that woman is not our employer. Second, forget it. Let's head to the payphone. I will share what I know.
这倒是没关系，不过
That's fine, but
我有种不好的预感，不过后面通常接的都不是什么愉快的新闻。
I have a bad feeling about this. Whenever someone starts a sentence with but, it never leads to anything positive.
不过由于我强行暂停系统带来的副作用，似乎引发了一些 bug。简单来说，会有一些碍事的隐怪出现。
Due to the side effects of my systems being forcibly altered, it seems some operations errors have popped up. To put it simply, some pesky shadow monster will be showing up.
当然了，这绝不是我的产品有问题，只要代码能运行，报错再多都可以无视。既然我的产品没问题，那问题一定出在使用者的你们身上。你们要负起责任，好好善后。
Of course, this isn't an issue with my product. As long as the code runs, all errors can be ignored. Since the fault doesn't lie in my product, then the user must be to blame. You will have to take responsibility and clear up the mess you have made.
哦，这么厚颜无耻的嘴脸，简直和 Vita 有一拼了。你们莫非是失散多年的亲姐妹？
Good grief, I thought Vita was so shameless. Are you two long-lost sisters or something?
唉，麻烦的女人又增加了一个。
Great, another troublesome woman. You don't know about Sparkle. Holy, she's also here.
赫利亚抵达目标位
There's
置。
only trouble. What is this? Oh, it's because of
轮到我了。
of you. Our sleepy
乖
Delisha.
乖头，
Easy.
出现了，你们准备好了吗？
Here they come. Oh,
别等我下班。是谁要加班？
看来是我小看你们了。
looks like I underestimated you.
真的奇怪，赫利亚为什么
Wait.
这么沉默？
Why is Helia so quiet?
赫拉利似乎也不太对劲。
Something seems off with Coralie too. What's going on?
老实点。啊！
Wait. What's going on? And where's Bianca?
快到了，你们看，
We're almost here. Look.
不知道这一次能不能刷新最早下班？别着急呀、
On board.
在那个女人的电话打来之前，我先简明扼要讲一下现状。
Before that woman's call comes in, let me explain the situation real quick.
按照那个女人的说法，在她的第2个账号被封禁之后，火星的神明进一步收紧了她的权限，导致她现在只能借助更具象化的载体才能和我们建立通讯。
According to her, after her second account got banned, the martial deity curtailed her permission even further, forcing her to use a more analog medium to communicate with us.
目前我们与修伯利安11号的联系方式有2种， 一种是普罗米修斯留给我们防Vita用的临时紧急通讯，可以主动呼出，但时间太长或次数太多都容易被盯上。
Aren't we trusting Ajita right now too much? Right now, we have two ways to contact the Hyperion 11. One is the temporary emergency communicator Prometheus left for us to avoid Vita. We can initiate it, but prolonged use or too many calls will get us noticed.
另一种就是这种街边的电话亭 ，Vita 在这些电话亭里植入了后门，它会观测我们的行动，并在我们需要的时候打给离寻梦者最近的。
The other is this payphone on the streets, in which Vita has implanted numerous vectors. She will observe our movement and call the ones nearest to Entropy's when we need her. A perfectly timed call rang out.
你还真是精心设计了自己每一次出场的时间点。
You really do know how to make a dramatic entrance.
不然怎么能让大家记住贴心又善良的系统操控员宇宙骇客小 V 呢？
How else could I get everyone to remember their ever so thoughtful and kind system operator, we, the Cosmic Hacker?
他的头衔是不是越来越长了？
Their titles keep getting longer and longer, don't they?
好啦，现在你们的口袋里都有一枚属于宇宙骇客的关键道具小 V 币了，把它投进电话投币口，让小 V 为你们拉开火跃穿梭的序幕吧。
Alright, each of you has a key item from the Cosmic Hacker in your pocket, a V coin. Put it into the payphone slot and let me raise the curtain of the Diamond Warp.
你这家伙，绝对只是觉得好玩才搞这么复杂的吧？
Do you get personal enjoyment from making things so convoluted? In an instant, Theresa vanished from sight.
哼，我在小说和电影里看过不少类似的设计，有趣。
Wow, I have seen designs like this in books and movies. Interesting.
对了，给客人的小 V 币我一起放在寻梦者口袋里啦，记得交给他，再开启火跃穿梭哦。
By the way, I have put the V coins from your guest in Entropy's pocket, so make sure to give them to her before starting the Firemoon Warp.
你们的雇主还真是有趣，这个小东西也很有趣。我收到了。
Your employee is really something. This little trinket is pretty nifty as well. I got it.
希望你见到他之后也这么认为。
I hope you felt the same after meeting her.
接下来轮到我了。
Now it's my turn. Where's Bianca and Durandal?
的
At that moment, from one end of the street to other, only these two remained. Clink. As Coralie fished out the prankish coin from her pocket, it comically rolled out of her hand, making for a hackneyed joke very much in the vein of the Cosmic Hacker. The tiny coin tipped towards Helia's feet, rolling a few more times as an awkward silence settles between them.
喂喂，小 V 还有2个小朋友呢，听得到吗？
Hey, where are these two little friends? Can you hear me? The silence was broken. The first to respond was Helia, ignoring the coin as she passed by Coralie and headed straight to the payphone. Why are you not answering? The last person on this row to use the payphone would be left behind. Of course, this minor detail wasn't surprising, merely a small hiccup. In a few seconds, they would all reunite, regardless of the order in which it occurred. This does not sound good. All the tears and arguments they were unable to erase would have plenty of tomorrows which to mend. There was no need to worry, right? Right? Let's rewind it back to a moment ago when the system got hacked, and this few spark of unexpected argument was escalated between Coralie and Helia.
太好了，看起来医疗队已经冲上了擂台，在时间重新开始流动后，他就能得到妥善的救治。特意赶回来擂台确认情况是值得的。我们回德丽莎主教那里去吧。
What happened? Great, it looks like the medical team has rushed into the arena. Once time starts flowing again, she will get the care she needs. It was worth coming back to check on things. Let's head back to oversee Theresa.
克拉丽，你在发什么呆
Coralie, what are you spacing out for?
哦，时间还真的能停止啊！
Ah, so time can really stop?
那就要拜那位系统的后台维护员所赐。阿基塔之前在廊丘不是也给我们添过麻烦？如果他真有这么大的权限，好像就说得通了。
Thanks to that thing maintaining the system back end, didn't Ajita give us trouble before in Langchu? If she really has that kind of power, it all makes sense.
是啊，系统。我们不是这个世界的居民，所以我们还能行动。这种超自然的事情发生的情况下，才让人有这里不是我们的世界的实感。
Yeah, the system. Since we are not residents of this world, we can still move around freely. This kind of supernatural event really makes it feel like we don't belong here.
怎么了？说这种话可不像你。
What's wrong? You don't sound like yourself at all.
我只是想到爱因斯坦的理论，要想在我们的时空实现这样的事，那我们至少应该实现光速甚至超光速飞行。
I was just thinking about Einstein's theory. Put something like this off in our time-space, we will need to achieve travel at the speed of the light or even faster.
我们现在就像是游戏开挂一样轻松脱困，查看截图，最后两个人在街上轻轻松松的行走。相比想象中震撼人心的星际飞行，有点让人觉得微妙。
Right now it feels like we are cheating in a game, breezing through and looking at the endgame screen. With the two of us casually sauntering down the street. Compared to the breathtaking idea of interstellar travel, it feels a bit off.
听克拉丽和往常一样说这种无关紧要的话，好像我的心情也跟着平静下来了。
Hearing you talk about this inconsequential stuff like you always do makes I feel more at ease.
平静？哦，的确，刚才的赫利亚可是相当激动，在我的记忆里，这应该还是头一回。
It is. You were pretty worked up just now, that's for sure. That's the first time I have seen anything like that from you.
手还痛吗？
Does your hand still hurt?
你注意到了？怎么说呢？看见利托斯特对放下武器的普通人下杀手这样的场面。
You notice? It's just seeing Little strike down an unarmed person.
哦，正义的 A 级女武神赫利亚怎么能对这种事情坐视不理？当然要打倒面前一切敌人，守护爱与和平。
Oh yes, how could the righteous A-rank Valkyrie Helia stand by and let that happen? It is a given that she has to take down every enemy in front of her to uphold peace and harmony.
克拉丽，不过这次可是有2位 S 级女武神坐镇，要我说这种时候就应该安心坐在观众席上，看前辈们英勇无双。不管怎么想，赫利亚也不可能比尤兰戴尔更强吧。
But there are 2 S-rank Valkyries watching over us now. If you ask me, we should sit back and enjoy watching the veterans show of their unmatched prowess. You cannot possibly be stronger than Durda, surely? Oh, that's his like in the wrong spot, Coralie.
唉，赫利亚就是赫利亚，努力的 A 级女武神赫利亚，不比 A 级更多，也不比 A 级更少。
Stop! Well, Helia is just Helia, the hardworking R-rank Valkyrie, no more no less.
够了！
Enough of this.
怎么了，赫利亚？ 你在生气吗？
What's wrong, Helia? You are not upset, aren't you?
有时候我真不知道该怎么接你的话。你是在开不好笑的玩笑吗？还是故意在表达你对我的轻视？
Sometimes I really don't know what to say to you. Are you making an unfunny joke? Or are you deliberately expressing your contempt for me?
我当然是玩笑。过去我们不也总是……如果我开了让你不喜欢的玩笑，希望你第一次就告诉我，我会认真道歉。但赫利亚不也一直在为自己是 A 级而骄傲吗？
Me? But of course I was kidding. Haven't we always? If I ever make a joke you don't like, I hope you will tell me right away so I can apologize. But haven't you always been taking pride in being a rank Valkyrie?
我说够了，所以你根本不在乎是吗？少一直把 A 级挂在嘴上，你知道什么？
Said enough. Don't you care about me at all? Stop talking about a rank Valkyrie like nothing. What do you know?
难道是我愿意只是个 A 级？难道是我愿意对眼前发生的暴行无能为力？难道是我只想做赫利亚？
You think I want to be just a rank Valkyrie? That I enjoy feeling powerless against the atrocities happening right now? That I'm happy being just Helia?
可你就是赫利亚啊，努力、勤奋又固执的赫利亚，就像我只能是克拉丽一样，赫利亚也一辈子都不可能变成其他人啊。
But that's who you are. You are Helia, hardworking, diligent, and stubborn. Just like I can only be Coralie. You can never be anyone else but yourself.
一辈子也不可能。
Never be anyone else?
当然了，每个人都只能做自己，想变成别人，那就是一辈子也不可能。
Of course, anyone can be only be themselves. Becoming someone else is something no one could ever achieve.
你是独一无二的赫利亚，是哪怕崩坏能适应性只有 D， 也能成就 A 级的赫利亚，不是吗？
You are one of a kind, Helia. Even though your Honkai adaptivity is on a D, you still made it to A rank, didn't you?
在非常年轻的时候就做到了最好，这很了不起。
It's an incredible thing you have done, achieving great things at such a young age.
你根本就不懂。
You don't understand. Helia knew she couldn't say it. Once she put words to these thoughts, there would be no going back. This was her most important friend. But if you care about something deeply, whether it was a beautiful object or an image that broke your heart at first glance, something that you would spend your whole life chasing just to relive that one brief moment. And yet...
你这样高高在上的天才，永远都没有办法体会没有天赋的普通人的痛苦。你的安慰，在我听来，恰恰是最大的嘲讽。
You, a prodigy standing so high above the rest of us, will never understand the pain of ordinary people without talent. Your words of comfort are in fact the cruelest form of mockery. Back to the present.
这里就是。
This is...
这扇窗告诉我，这里已然在洛星之外。
This window tells me we are already beyond Lo Xing.
这馥郁的芬芳，是异文明的气息。
This rich fragrance, the scent of a foreign civilization. Sleeping Klein.
这一切的一切，仿佛都在告诉我， 我终于从那个系统，一切都已成既定的无趣宇宙中解脱了。
Everything here is screaming at me. I have finally escaped from that system, from that boring, predetermined universe.
你是那个兜帽小女孩？为什么你看起来不太一样？
You're that little girl with the hood. Why do you look so different?
为什么不问问神奇的 Vita 呢？
Why not ask the wonderful Vita that?
这位 Vita， 你就是那位宇宙骇客 Vita。真没想到你发现并激活了形象最适模块，我更欣赏你了。
Vita? Oh, the famous cosmic hacker. I never would have guessed you would activate an optimal avatar module. Even more impressed with you now. Oh, Vita, let's go, stand your ground.
你好，你好，认得出我吗？我是阿杰塔博士，你就是目前寻梦者系统的操控员吧？我早就想见你一面了。
Hello, hello. Do you recognize me? I am Dr. Ajita. You are the current operator of the Dreamseeker system, correct? I have been looking forward to meeting you.
你还真是自来熟。
You certainly are gregarious.
哇，没想到能听 Vita 说出这种话。
Whoa, didn't expect those words to come from Vita's mouth.
你好，阿杰塔博士，我也早就想见见你了呢。
Hello, Dr. Ajita. I have been eager to meet you as well. That's obviously a lie. Vita is very weird right now.
所以，原来那个没什么用的功能是你添加的。如果我是你，我会把这些被白白浪费的性能放在底层架构上，好让你能多放置几个无效指针。
So, you're the one who added that useless feature. If I were you, I would have dedicated those wasted resources to the lower architecture and perhaps throw in a few more null pointers.
指针，不要在意那种细节，指来指去总有一个能指到。完成比完美更重要，实现就是完成，完成就是需求满足，满足就是完美。怎么样，我的程序很好用吧？
Pointers? I don't sweat the small stuff. If you poke around enough, you will eventually hit something. It doesn't have to be perfect, just complete. A complete feature is a working feature, and a working feature is a perfect feature. So, how is my program? Pretty useful, huh?
不过形象最适模块可不是什么简单的玩家自定义形象，而是利用了洛星量子计算机的天量数据和运算能力模拟计算出的。
Also, this optimal avatar module isn't just some basic play customization. It's simulated by Low Shing's quantum computer using unimaginable data volume and computation power, and...
算了，这个不重要。
Yeah, whatever, it's not important.
既然不重要，说来听听也无妨嘛。
If it's not important, why not go ahead and tell us anyway?
不重要的事就不要浪费大家的时间了。
There's no point in wasting everyone's time on trivial matters.
难道这就是天然克腹黑？
Wow, being ditzy protects you from being manipulated.
哦，寻梦者，你回来了。
Oh, Dreamseeker, you're back.
嗨，寻梦者，欢迎回来。
Hey, Dreamseeker, welcome back.
怎么没看见那个高马尾小姑娘？我看着她登出系统了。
Where's that girl with the ponytail? I saw her log out of the system.
尤兰戴尔和我们不一样，她使用的是地球的终端进行的登录，脱离系统后应该返回了登入位置，也就是说，她现在应该还在地球。
Durandal is different from us. She logged in using Earth terminal, so when she logged out, she returned to her entry point. In other words, she's probably still on Earth.
所以你的火月穿梭也不全然准确。你看， 这不就出现超预期的结果了？
So your Firemoon warp wasn't exactly precise, See, unexpected result already.
要是这也在我的预期内呢？说不定我一开始就是这么想的，是设计如此呢？
What if I expected this all along? Maybe this was my intention from the very beginning.
哦，原来是这样，那你确实厉害。
Oh, so that's how it is. Well, aren't you clever?
恭喜你们谈得来，这位系统操控员以及这位后台维护员。但现在是时候说点正事了。我希望你们能解释目前的状况。
Glad to see the system operator and the back-end maintenance getting along. But now it's time to get down to brass tacks. I would like a breakdown of the current situation. I swear Ajita will be the last boss.
谈得来？哼，是啊，我可真是非常喜欢这位博士呢。哎呀，我知道的事可是都说过了哦。不过对你们，我向来是非常非常有耐心的啦。
Getting along? Ah, yes. I really like this doctor. Anyways, I have already told you everything I know. But don't worry. I will always be endlessly patient with you.
或许你可以先解释一下那座电话亭和这次中途登出。
Maybe you could start by explaining the payphone and the mid-session lockout. Okay, we are entering the explaining stuff. At least it's not Dr. Schrödinger explaining our stuff, but still, we have to go through it.
我可是为了你们着想，才大费周章做准备的。我当然也可以无视你们的个人意愿，像前几次那样直接把你们踢出系统。但寻梦者一定还记得这种方式的副作用。
I went through a lot of troubles to set everything up just for you. Of course, I could have ignored your personal preference and kicked you out of the system, just like done before. But I am sure Entropy still remembers the side effect of that approach.
意识不清，记忆混乱，精神恍惚。既然你知道有副作用，为什么还踢了我不止一次？
Confusion, memory lost, mental fog. If you knew all about the side effects, why did you kick me out more than once?
哎呀，你知道的，当时情况紧急嘛。小 V 能有什么坏心眼呢？
Well, you know, things were awfully urgent back then. A little old me would not have done it unless I had to.
总之，这原本是直接结束游戏的指令，没想到遇上了能直接暂停系统时间的后台维护员，我就趁机做了个升级。
Anyways, that was originally a command to end the game, but it looks like I ran into the back-end maintainer who can pause time within the system. I use this opportunity to make some upgrades.
现在开始，你们可以通过投币式电话亭随时暂停游戏回到现实啦，很方便吧？
From now on, you can pause the game and return in reality anytime you want by using a coin-operator payphone. Pretty handy, don't you think?
不用谢，不用谢，能者多劳嘛，都是我应该做的。
No need to thank me. All in a day's work.
虽然我利用单记录停滞的时空曲面为你们反制了害出通道，并成功在回溯中把你们中途接出系统，但我被禁止入内的现状依然没有改变呢。
Even though I reversed a hanging pathway through curved spacetime that had a stagnant single record to put you out mid-rewind, I'm still locked out of the system.
除非这位设计师为我们展示一点他宣称的诚意。
That is, unless the designer here decides to show us, oh, she is acting in good faith, as she claimed to be.
阿吉塔，你不是后台维护员吗 ？Vita 真的被拉黑了吗？
Ajita, aren't you the back-end maintainer? Did Vita really get blacklisted?
当然，我能看到这位骇客的识别码被加入了系统黑名单。他即使重新注册账号，应该也会被快速封禁。封禁他的人拥有比我更高的权限，在当前阶段，我无能为力。
Yes, I can see her ID has been added to the system blacklist. Even if she tries to make a new account, she'll get banned almost immediately. However, Locked hair has more authority than I do. At this point, my hands are tied.
我认为这是对你的能力的一种认可，宇宙骇客维塔。所以你不应该沮丧。
You must not get too upset, Cosmic Hacker Vita. Consider it an acknowledgement of your talent.
你也有今天，宇宙骇客 Vita。
Ah, look how far you have fallen, Cosmic Hacker Vita.
虽然无法解除那个专属的特殊避障，不过我能为你们的寻梦回溯之旅排除一些干扰项。你们看，比如这个。
I cannot leave that unique firewall, but I can remove some obstacles from your time reversal journey to make things easier. For example,
等等，进度有些太快了。你说的回溯之旅是什么？不断回溯，直到从影灾之中拯救狼丘，那难道不是只是前一个阶段的任务？
wait, hold up. What's this time reversing journey you're talking about? Wasn't the mission to reverse time until Lang Chuo was saved from the shadow calamity in the previous phase?
你们不知道吗？算了，这个也不重要。
You don't know? Whatever. It's not important. What do you mean it's not important?
等等，这个很重要。
What do you mean? This is incredibly important.
是吗？好吧，这个系统本身的目的就是让寻梦者不断回溯真实的历史，找到那条唯一的道路，溯源至……后面的我权限不够，没法讲了。
Really? Okay, fine. The purpose of the system is to continue sending entropy back through actual history to find the one true path and trace it all the way back to... Well, I don't have the clearance for that. Comes next.
什么？我？
What? Me?
没错，不论是那台量子计算机也好，还是这整个寻梦者系统也罢，如果没有你的存在，他们就都没有意义。他们都是属于你的，寻梦者。
That's right. Whatever the quantum computer or the entire Dreamseeker system, they are all for naught without you. They exist for you, Dreamseeker.
我不明白。不对，他们应该属于雷拉。
I don't understand. They should all belong to Layla, the goddess of Mars.
当前阶段。
Currently, yes.
打扰一下，从刚才开始你就在做什么，阿基塔博士？
Excuse me. What exactly are you doing, Dr. Jita?
不用我说你也知道的吧，宇宙骇客。我在解除重要资料保密密钥，为你们开放实数战争最关键的往届历史记录。话是这么说，不过也没有很重要了。
Oh, come now, Cosmic Hacker. You know exactly what I'm doing. I'm decrypting the most critical historical records of the previous Ten Shus Wars for you to access. Not that it's all that important, really.
哦，那你又为什么说我知道呢，阿基塔博士？
Oh, really? Then why did you think I would know, Dr. Jita?
当然是因为我发现了失败的骇入记录，根据他们，我检索到了你的 IP 宇宙骇客维塔，所以我才一直想见你一面呢。
Because I found your failed hacking attempts. Using them, I trace your idea, Cosmic Hacker Vita. That's why I have been dying to meet you.
我还从来没见过维塔这个样子，难道是？
I have never seen Vita like this before. Is it?
难道是因为属性重复导致的？
Is it because they are the same?
原来是相同密钥的子项啊，这可不算 bug。这不是就开了吗？好了，各位，记录打开，你们可以做出发准备了。
Oh, I see. It's a subkey of the same encryption. That's not necessarily a bug. See? It's unlocked now. Alright, everyone. The records are opened. You can prepare to depart.
往届实数战争关键节点，难道你是想让我们通过探查那些关键节点，找到实数战争异常的根源？
The key points of the Ten Shus War. Are you hoping we will discover the roots of the anomalies through those key events?
你们人数众多，存在感又太强，已经引发了连锁反应。恐怕这之后的那场原本历史上由其他人解决的灾难，现在得由你们去亲自解决了。
Your group is too large, and your presence too strong. It's triggering a chain reaction. The disaster that was originally resolved by someone else in history will now fall on your shoulders.
而缺乏关键信息的你们，如果就这样去应战，绝无战胜的可能。我作为后台维护员，不能直接插手，但为你们提供点便利还是做得到的。
Without that key information, you would not stand a chance. As the back-end maintainer, I may not be able to intervene directly, but I can still offer some assistance.
过往的实数战争中有一些关键的节点，因其重要性一直被加密保管。我认为足够你们从中获取最重要的信息，收束异常的范围。
The records of key events from the Ten Shus War, which always has been encrypted due to their significance, would give you enough data to narrow down the anomalies.
异常范围。如果要说最异常的人，
If you want to talk about anomalies, I can certainly point to the most abnormal person.
作为大赛的主办方却亲自参赛，在擂台上下丝毫不掩饰他另有所图，还对小比安卡说出那么微妙的话。
The one who is both hosting and participating in the competition doesn't even attempt to hide his ulterior motives, and has been making all those cryptic remarks to Bianca.
利托斯特
Latest.
Bingo！ 好了，看到尊敬的德丽莎主教还保持着可靠的理智，我可是很欣慰的哦。看来这里暂且用不上小比我了。
Bingo! Huh? I'm glad to see the esteemed overseer Theresa is still keeping her cool. Looks like you won't need me to for the time being.
你要去哪儿？麻烦事解决了，我可是很期待和你增进感情呢。你既然能明白我的创作美学，我有预感，你一定会是我的知己。
Where are you going? The troubles are all over for now. I was looking forward to getting to know you better. You appreciate my artistic flair, so I'm sure we could be a kindred spirit.
哈
Vita 的心情还是第一次写在脸上。
I have never seen Vita wear her heart on her sleeves like this.
对 Vita 那种人来说，这一类型很难对付吧？
Seems like she's not great at dealing with people like Ajita.
一肚子坏水，但又很有分寸，乐于玩弄规则，但还让人挑不出刺。Vita 是我最讨厌的那种人。
Someone full of schemes but always torn on the line, who twists the rules in ways no one can find fault with. Yeah, Vita is definitely the type of person who gets under my skin.
不过，这种人最怕的就是那个类型，天不怕地不怕的直肠子，凭借野兽一样的直觉，做到他们深思熟虑避开，或者要赌上什么才能做到的事。
People like her are terrified of straight shooters, those who use their gun instincts to put off things that she would instead meticulously plan and gamble everything to achieve.
奇怪，看你钻研了实数战争的历史记录那么久，我还以为你是我的粉丝呢。难道是特别害羞的类型？
That's weird. After all that studying you did on the Ten Shus War records, I thought you were a fan of mine. Or are you just shy?
阿杰塔博士，那是什么没品的笑话吗？我还是头一回听说呢。
Well, that's supposed to be a tasteless joke. That was the first time I have heard you crack one of those.
是吧？无关紧要的小事而已。如果真是那样，我反而头疼。在我看来，粉丝和偶像之间的距离远没有挚友来的亲近。
Was it? Just a small insignificant detail. Honestly, if you were a fan, I would be worried. I think the relationship between fans and their idols isn't nearly as close as that between the two best friends. Oh my god.
别管他们，恶人自有恶人磨。寻梦者， 等你准备好，我们就出发吧。
Don't worry about them. Let the back ends contend with each other. Dreamseeker, when you are ready, we can head out.
离出发还有一点时间，想想还有什么事没有做。
There's still a bit time left over before we leave. Perhaps we can think about if there's anything left to do.
刚才克拉丽和赫利亚一前一后回来，却一句话也没有说。
Just now, Coralie and Helia came back in quick succession, but neither of them said a word.
要不要去看看呢？
Should I go check on them? Yeah. Coralie?
克拉丽，你还好吗？
Coralie, are you alright?
当然。
Yeah, of course.
你和赫利亚
And you, Helia? Where's Helia?
没事的，徐梦者。我们只是需要一点时间，我们俩都是。
It's nothing, Dreamseeker. Just need a bit more of time. Both of us do.
有什么我能帮得上忙的地方吗？
Is there anything I can do to help?
保密。
Keep this a secret.
赫利亚不希望这件事影响到任务和前辈们，我也是，所以这件事就拜托你保密了。
Helia doesn't want this to affect the mission or the others, and neither I do. So, we would appreciate if you keep this to yourself.
好，我知道了。如果你们需要我的话，随时告诉我。
Alright, I understand. You need anything from me? Let me just know.
谢谢你，徐梦者。
I thank you for your concern, Dreamseeker. Okay. It is definitely a very weird start of this chapter, with a lot with Helia going on, Litos and Ajita. It's very stacked first episode, and it's also coming to the end. We will see probably more of it, and I already think we know the info about the backend time, they're like traveling through the time eras for some other reason. I will say thank you for watching, listening for episode 1. Wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you on episode 2 of chapter 6. Take care.